Hello, it is Fit and Flexible Day. It's upper body day. You'll need a chair for a couple of the exercises. So we're going to start standing. Let's just start with a few side swings. Okay, just a few side swings, warming up the body. Let the heel lift as you twist to the opposite side. You're going to pull the belly in just a little bit. So work your middle, work your core a little bit. Let your arms be relaxed. Good. And we're going to slow that down, bring everything to standing. We're going to do a stretch for the upper body. So bring the arms up, bend your elbows, and hold opposite elbows. So I'm calling this a tricep elbow side stretch. And we're going to lean to our right. And just feel that big stretch along the right side of the body. And then come to center and lean to your left. So you can kind of feel that with the elbow, when we're holding the opposite elbows, come to center, go one more time to each side, lean to your right. When we're holding opposite elbows, it kind of stretches the tricep muscle right there. And let's come to center and lean to your left. And it stretches the rib cage. And come to center, and we'll bring the arms down by our side. Let's take a few shoulder rolls. A few shoulder rolls. Up and back and down. Warming up that upper body. Good. Relax the shoulders. Bring the arms to shoulder height. Palms are down. And we'll take a T-twist. So put just a tiny bend in your knees. And we're going to twist side to side. Keep your hips pretty centered. So we're kind of twisting from the waist. And we are using momentum to twist side to side. Gravity's going to want to take our arms down. So try to keep them at shoulder level. Good. Come to center, bring the arms down, shake them out a little bit. Separate your feet a little wider than hip width apart. And we're going to do a side to side reach with a toe tap. So reach to the left, tap your toes. Good. Reach to the right, tap your toes. So we do this sometimes with punching. This time we're reaching. So spread the fingers. We're going to reach high. So we twist, we turn a little. So it's a little twist in there. And let's reach like chest high, shoulder high. So spread the fingers and reach through the hand. And then we're going to reach a little low, like hip height. And a little toe tap. Good. And we'll slow that down, shake it out. So that's our little warm up. We're going to start with bicep curls. So grab your dumbbells. And we're going to have the dumbbells hanging down in front of us. Elbows are right by our side. Keep the elbows glued by your body. Feet are hip width apart. Tiny micro bend in the knees. Let's do an alternating bicep curl. So the right one curls up, and then the left one curls up. Coming down slow. Right one comes up slow and goes down slow. The left one comes up slow and goes down slow. A total of 20. So there's 5. Go down slow. 6. So we go down slow. That's giving our muscles a little extra boost. Here's 7. That's called the negative when you're lowering the weight. Here's 8. 9. So we don't let gravity help us. We control the downward movement. 10. 11. 12. 13. I like it better on the up. 14. I like it better when I count when it's coming up. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Good work. Now we're going to do a bent over row into a tricep extension. So our feet are going to be a little wider than our hips. Toes point out just a little bit. And we're gonna hinge over, our back is flat, the dumbbells are hanging down in front of us, and we're looking just slightly at the floor in front of us. And we're gonna do a row, a bent over row. So pull the dumbbells up by your shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then a tricep kickback. Bring the dumbbells back to your shoulders and let the arms hang down. Good. Bent over row, tricep kickback. Bring the weights back to the shoulders and let the arms lower down. Bent over row, tricep kickback to the shoulders, down for 3. Bent over row, tricep kickback to the shoulders, down for 4. Keep your back flat. Bent over row, tricep kickback to the shoulders, down for, I think that's 5. Bent over row, tricep kickback to the shoulders, down for 6. Bent over row, tricep kickback to the shoulders, down for 7. Bent over row, tricep kickback to the shoulders, 8. Bent over row, tricep kickback to the shoulders, 9. Bent over row, tricep kickback to the shoulders, 10. And then stand up. Now we're gonna need your chair. So set your weights down, grab a chair. And sit on our chair for a seated reverse fly. So just as a reminder, normally flies are done on your back or on a bench. Your chest is facing the ceiling and we open like we're flying. So reverse is where chest is facing the floor. So grab your dumbbells. You're sitting on the chair, your knees are bent, your knees are over your ankles. Dumbbells are on the outside of the legs. Keep the back flat, try not to round it. And you're just looking at the floor, kind of in front of your feet. And we're gonna do a reverse fly. So lift the weights out to the side, bring them back to the outer leg. Reverse fly, down for 2. Reverse fly, down for 3. Reverse fly, your elbows can bend a little, down for 4. Reverse fly, down for 5. Reverse fly, 6. Reverse fly, 7. Reverse fly, 8. Reverse fly, 9. Reverse fly, 10. Set the dumbbells down. We can move our chair aside. We're going to come up to standing for a couple of exercises. Grab your dumbbells. We're going to do an uppercut. So dumbbells in each hand, palm is in at the shoulder, feet just a little wider than your hips. And we're going to punch the ceiling. So we're going to take that right dumbbell kind of over to the left, up, bring it back to the shoulder. And then the left one kind of over to the right a little and up. So you're kind of going across. Right one goes up, there's a little twist in the waist. Left one goes up. We're going to do a total of 20. There's 5, 6, punching the ceiling, 7, little bend in your knees, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. Bring those down by your side. Now we're going to do a dumbbell side raise. So the feet about hip width apart, tiny little bend in the knees. Dumbbells are hanging down by your side, palms in. And we're going to lift the dumbbells straight out to the side. So side raise, down for 1. Side raise, 2. Pull your belly in. Side raise, 3. Your elbows can bend a little. Side raise, 4. Side raise, 5. Just make sure your side raise, 6. Make sure your wrists are not higher than your elbows. Side raise, 7. Side raise, 8. Side raise, 9. Side raise, 10. So what I mean by that is you're not bending the elbows, but the wrists are higher than the elbows, right? We want the elbows in line with the wrists if your elbows bend. Okay, set those dumbbells down. We're going to come down onto our back for skull crushers. Okay, so coming down onto your back, grab your dumbbells. We're going to hold the dumbbells up overhead. Okay, and we're going to bend just the elbows and bring the dumbbells down towards our ears. Good, and then lift the dumbbells straight up. Lower the dumbbells down by your ears. Up for 2. Lower down. Up for 3. Lower down, just the elbows bend. Up for 4. We try not to move the shoulders too much. Lower down. Up for, I think that's 5. Lower down. Up for 6. Lower down. Up for 7. Lower down. Up for 8. Lower down. 9. Lower down. 10. Good. Bring the dumbbells all the way down. Set them down, and we're going to come up to a chair for tricep dips. So make your way nice and safe up to standing. And grab your chair. This can also be done, this one can be done on the floor. I kind of like it on a chair because you have a little bit more room for movement. So we're going to sit on the very edge of the chair. We're going to hold the outside of the chair. So scoot to the very edge, and your feet are a little bit out in front of you because you're going to scoot off the chair and lower your bottom towards the floor. So scoot off the chair. You might walk those feet out just a little bit. Keep your knees bent. Bend your elbows, lower down, and push back up. Tricep dip, up for 2. Tricep dip, up for 3. It doesn't matter how low you go. Tricep dip, 4. Tricep dip, 5. Tricep dip, 6. Keep going. Tricep dip, 7. Tricep dip, 8. Tricep dip, 9. Tricep dip, 10. Sit back on that chair. Woo, and shake those arms out, right? So working the triceps, but it also works the chest and the biceps. Really good exercise using your own body weight. So we're going to come up off the chair. That's the end of our first round. Set the chair aside and take a few side swings. Good work. And with those tricep dips, it doesn't matter how far you go down. You can go down 1/4 of an inch and your triceps are working. You feel those. But really good for chest muscles and back. It's a really good one. I know I'm trying to sell you on it, right? And then shake it out. We're on to our second round. Grab your dumbbells for bicep curls. So feet about hip width apart, tiny little micro bend in the knees. Arms hang down by your side, palms are forward. Keep your elbows glued by your hips, by your side. And we alternated last time. Let's do them together this time. So we're going to curl both of them up and nice and slow down for 1. Curl up, 2, lower down nice and slow. Curl for 3, lower down nice and slow. There's 4. On the negative, we go nice and slow. 5. Don't let gravity help you. 6. Lower down nice and slow. 7. Lower down. 8. Lower down. 2 more. 9. Go down slow. Last one. 10. Lower down nice and slow. Good job. All right, next thing is a bent over row with a tricep extension. So feet a little wide, wider than your hips. Hinge over from the hips. Back is flat. Your booty's kind of sticking back out behind. Weights hanging down in front. We're going to do a bent over row. Pull the weights up by your shoulders. And then a tricep kickback. Bring them back to the shoulders. Straighten the arms down for 1. Bent over row. Tricep kickback to the shoulders. Down for 2. Bent over row. Tricep kickback to the shoulders, down for 3. Bent over row, tricep kickback to the shoulders, 4. Bent over row, tricep kickback to the shoulders, 5. Bent over row, tricep kickback to the shoulders, 6. Bent over row, tricep kickback to the shoulders, 7. Bent over row, tricep kickback to the shoulders, 8. Bent over row, tricep kickback to the shoulders, 9. One more of these, tricep kickback. Bent over row, tricep kickback to the shoulders, down for 10. Come up to standing. Good work. Set your dumbbells down. Grab your chair for a seated reverse fly. So we're sitting in our chair. Our knees, we're sitting kind of in the middle of the chair. We don't go all the way back. Our back's not at the back of the chair. Knees over the ankles. We're going to hinge over, and the dumbbells hang on the outside of our legs. And we're looking a little bit in front of our feet, just slightly. And we're going to do a reverse fly. So lift the dumbbells out to your side, lower them back down to the outer leg. Reverse fly, down for 2. Reverse fly, 3. Reverse fly, 4. Reverse fly, 5. My belly's resting on my thighs. Reverse fly, 6. Reverse fly, 7. Reverse fly, 8. Reverse fly, 9. Reverse fly, 10. Good job. Set those dumbbells down. You're going to come up off the chair. You can set your chair aside. And we're going to do an uppercut. We're going to punch the ceiling. So we'll grab our dumbbells. We're going to have those dumbbells by our shoulders. Palms are in. Feet just a little wider than the hips, a little bend in the knees. And let's take the right dumbbell up to the ceiling, kind of to the left. And then the left one up to the right. Good. Right one punches up. Left one punches up. Total of 20. There's 5, 6, 7 uppercuts, 8, pull your belly in, 9, 10, 11, 12, like really punching it up, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. Let those dumbbells hang down by your side. We're going to do a dumbbell side raise. So feet come back to hip width apart, little bend in the knees. Dumbbells hang by your side. Remember, don't let the wrists be higher than your elbows. So sometimes this is a good one to do in front of the mirror so you can see. But we're going to do a side raise and bring them down. Side raise, 2. Side raise, 3. If your arms can stay straight, that's good. There's 4. Side raise, 5. Side raise, 6. Side raise, 7. Side raise, 8. Side raise, 9. Side raise, 10. Good job. Set the dumbbells down. Yeah, the heavier the weights get, like in the gym, if you see weightlifters, they use like 30-pound weights. So it's too much stress for their arms. So they bend the elbows, and their elbows are almost in like a 90-degree angle. And it's if there's a string on their elbow and they're lifting the elbows up. So that just protects their shoulder. We're going to come down to the floor for skull crushers. So normally skull crushers are done with a barbell, right? And that barbell comes down towards your forehead. If you were to drop the barbell, it would crush your skull. So we're modifying it and using dumbbells instead of a barbell. So on your back, those dumbbells are going to be up overhead. And we're going to bend the elbows and bring the dumbbells down towards your ears or towards your skull, and then lift them up for 1. Lower down towards your head, up for 2. Lower down, just the elbows bend, up for 3. Try to keep your shoulders pretty still. Lower down, up for 4. Lower down, up for 5. lower down, up for 6, lower down, 7, skull crushers, 8, skull crushers, 9, last one of these, skull crusher, 10, lower the weights all the way down, set them down, grab your chair for tricep dips. You can do this one on the floor. Let me just show you on the floor. Knees are bent, feet are on the floor, and your hands are down, and you would lift up, so my bottom's off the floor, and then we come down. In fact, let's do it on the floor. Let's do it on the floor. So you have 2 versions of it. So your fingers can point out to the side or whatever's comfortable for your wrists. Okay, and our knees are bent, feet on the floor. We're going to lift our hips up off the ground. Bend your elbows and tap your bottom. Come up for 1. Tricep dip, 2. Tricep dip, 3. Tricep dip, 4. Tricep dip, 5. Tricep dip, 6. Tricep dip, 7. Tricep dip, 8. Tricep dip, 9. Tricep dip, 10. Good job. And then sit down and shake it out. We're done with our upper body. So just shake out those arms a little, take a few wrist circles because we were on our wrists. So some people with wrist issues, doing it on the floor puts too much bend in the wrist and they feel better holding a chair. So just kind of shake out those wrists a little bit. We're going to work the core. We're going to start with a Russian twist. So grab a dumbbell. You can do these with no dumbbell too. Knees are bent, feet in front of you. We're holding 1 dumbbell, each end of the dumbbell in each hand. Our spine is nice and tall and long. We don't round the spine, but we lean back just a little bit. And we're going to take that dumbbell, turn to the right and to center, to left, center. There's 3, center, 4, center, 5, center, 6, 7, 8, 9, don't round the back, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. Set that dumbbell down. We're going to come onto hands and knees into a table position. Knees are going to come together and we're going to sweep the knees side to side. So come onto hands and knees, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Curl your toes under. Walk your knees together. So the knees are together like you're holding a little broom between your knees. Keep your back flat, keep lifting up between the shoulder blades. Keep your belly pulling in. We're going to lift those knees up off the floor about an inch or 2 and sweep the knees side to side as if you've got a little broom between your knees and you're just sweeping right underneath the knees. Good. Keep that back flat. Keep the belly pulling in for 5, 4, 3. You got it. 2, 1, and lower the knees. Shift back into child's pose. Wobble hips and shoulders a little side to side. Good job. Good. We're going to come up to standing. So come up nice and safe, all the way up to standing. 2 more for our core work. We're going to do a standing bicycle. You can do this one in a chair too, if you want. So standing bicycle, our elbows are bent and behind the head. So standing makes it a little bit more of a balance. Elbows behind your head. You're going to take your right elbow towards your left knee, left elbow towards your right knee. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't worry if they don't touch. 8, just take it towards it. 9, 10, keep your elbows wide. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Bring those arms down and shake it out. Good job. Next thing is a standing wood chopper. We're going to use 1 dumbbell. Hold each end of the dumbbell in each hand. Feet about hip width apart, maybe just a little wider than hips. Dumbbells over by your left, in front of your left thigh. And we're going to bring that dumbbell up towards the ceiling, kind of over to the right, back to our left thigh. So wood chopper, down for 2. Wood chopper, 3. Pull your belly in. Wood chopper, 4. Wood chopper, 5. Wood chopper, 6. Wood chopper, 7. Wood chopper, 8. Wood chopper, 9. Wood chopper, 10. Good job. Now bring the dumbbell in front of your right thigh, and we're going to lift that dumbbell kind of up to the left and back to the right thigh. Wood chopper, 2. Wood chopper, 3. As if you're swinging an axe, kind of. Wood chopper, 4, I think. Wood chopper, 5. Pull that belly in. Wood chopper, 6. Wood chopper, 7. Wood chopper, 8. Wood chopper, 9. Wood chopper, 10. Good job. Set the dumbbell down. Shake it out. Grab your chair. We're going to do that bicycle. This is a bonus core work. Grab a chair. We're going to do a seated bicycle. So sit in your chair. Elbows wide. Good. And we're going to take our right elbow towards our left knee and up. Left elbow towards right knee and up. Total of 20. Here's 3, 4, 5. Sit tall. 6, 7, 8, 9. Elbows stay wide. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, you got it, 17, you're so good, 18, 19, 20, bring those arms down, shake it out. You did it. You did a bonus core work. I'm going to stop the recording. There we go.